my Yeti Chris bought me, which is really, really nice. These actually fit in the cup holder too. So many Yetis don't fit in the cup holder. I have no idea why, but this one does, and it's funny. My wife's does too. Hers kind of it gets smaller as it goes down, but it's a huge Yeti, and it actually fits the cup holder. Thank God. All right, I want to see if somebody can try using the chat and see if it works because something's going on with YouTube right now. So I'm gonna try to get in the chat and see if it'll be like, hello, the minions. So I got that going on right now. Engage with your audience. What is this? Oh, this is kind of cool. Okay, I've never opened this bar before. I'm such a noob. Start a Q&A. Betty, there's probably an easier way to do the Seinfeld trivia thing. Yeah, there's a start a Q&A bar, and it goes in the chat. We didn't even know this. It was funny. Me and Betty, we did this contest, this Seinfeld contest, and literally we were just kind of voicing all the Q&A stuff. I didn't realize there's a bar right here. There's a bar right here. I'm like, okay, we can do this. Exploring with Christy, HTD for life. Hello, what's going on? There's Betty right there. She's entered the chat. Love. Lots of love. Marianne, congratulations, Brad. Much love from UK. Love your videos. Thank you. We have a lot of UK fans. It's really awesome. And I get a lot of, so I have this really close friend. He's just like a chat friend anyway. I met as a fan from the UK, Kyle. And he always tells me, oh, I wish I could explore with you in Canada. And I'm like, bro, I wish I was down in the UK. Like, it's absolutely beautiful down there. Just grab a GoPro and go to a castle or go to like many of the historic stuff down there. But yepers. Betty's showing out Christy there. We got Kels. Hey, Brad. Oh, look at the flags. I'm loving it. Loving it. We have a lot of Australia fans too. It's kind of cool. But I would say, like, looking at our stats and like the algorithm and everything else going on with our videos, most of our fans, it's so funny. Most of our fans are a cross between the US and then we have the UK. And then then it goes Europe and then other places and stuff like that. So it's really, really awesome. I honestly had no idea that Randonautica would blow up the way it did. And it's just like, okay. Now it's just a matter of doing it and making sure we pack everything that we need. So, all right, we got Debbie Crouch. Love your videos. Deborah Anthony Worth. Lots of Deborahs. Hi, Brad. Love the shirt. This is actually, so we have merch. We have new merch that just came out. Unfortunately, this is really funny. This was actually supposed to be one of the shirts. So this is on a sweater. We have this on a hoodie, and this is my main logo for the merch. However, Dan did not like cutting it. He's like, I will do this for you. So I'm the only one that has, like, this is basically my work attire right here. I'm going to have some other ones too, but anyways, Dan did not like cutting it because see all the fine lines and how small, like usually with shirts, you want everything to be big and bold because then it's easier and you press and press and press and press. But we have brand new merch. I actually had 2 of the designs on the thumbnail for you guys, so you guys can check that out as well. But yeah, you can buy this on a hoodie. Dan wanted it on the back, which I was kind of like, okay, there's people that like images on the back. There's people that like it on the front. But we do have this on some stuff. If we can put it on the front of one, we could probably see. Francine Galowski, Brad, your videos are awesome. Yo, it's been some time before we've done a live stream. So I was like, yeah, we should end it off because I was supposed to film. I don't know if it was the 29th or the 30th. Yeah, I think it was. So the 29th, I was doing the prep. And then on the 30th, I was going to film and then try to release it at night and have it go through the 31st. And it just didn't happen. The weather was very, very hot. We've been getting crazy 35-degree weather. And it's just, I don't know about, like, I know there's some people that live in, like, really hot climates. And they're like, Brad, that's nothing. Like, I've got leather skin. And I'm like, I don't. My body hates the heat. I can't even breathe in it. So for me, I'm a fall guy. So you guys will see like a lot more videos firing out in the fall, because in the fall, that's my favorite season and it's very comfortable. I could go out. I don't have to worry about my steps and all that other stuff because the cool air is kind of like a friend, right? Exploring with Christy. Smash the like and show some love for Brad and Betty and the baby. That's so funny. Francine Glowski. Oh wait, I'm think I'm going back. I'm going back too far here. Todd Stout. Hey Brad, I'm in Ohio, in US. Watch you all the time. I got a bunch of people here. Don Dini. Everybody's coming up. Amanda Bates. I'm the 16th person who like this. There you go. I'm glad that you guys like live streams. I was never. It was funny when I was a fan of other people doing what we do. I was never a fan of watching their live streams, and then like I was kind of like, okay, I kind of get the gist of it, like updates and things like that, and maybe direction, like where the channel's going and stuff like that. So that's really cool. Mary Johnson, hey Brad. I don't know this thing. It's a computer thing. I know that. I don't know what it is. GTSY. Okay, I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna say it's a good thing. Love to Betty and Sweet Brecca. Carrie Vinton, hi Brad. Congratulations, my friend. Well, do E exclamation point. I'm not sure what that means. Always here for you. Be safe. Love to family. Godspeed. And then we got Exploring with Christy back at her. How's the family? Family's good. We're good. We're doing stuff. This was actually a while ago. I probably already mentioned it. We just did a lot of clearing. Like we had so much clutter in the house. We cleared it all out. Everything looks neater. Everything looks tidier. Our backyard used to be full of trees. We cut those down because it was like, well, how the heck is Becky gonna play out there? It's like so full of trees. So we got all the trees cut down. But this is the funny thing. So like the trees were more. It was not just a problem for that. The trees were actually a problem on this property because we kept getting these hornet nests all the time. So you would go in your backyard thinking that you're going to enjoy, like, oh, yeah, I'll eat dinner out in the patio or have friends over. You go out there and you're like, oh, my God. And there's like a swarm of like bees and wasps and all these other things that sting and attack you. So that was kind of our big problem. But we got rid of them. We got rid of the bees. Remember that movie with what's his name? Nicolas Cage? The bees. So we got rid of them, and that's all as well. Rebecca McIntosh, I love the fall as well. Mary Johnson, you probably would hate Texas, very humid. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard there's some states that are really wild. It's funny because there's people that I don't know what it is. There's people that adapt to heat well. Like it all depends on your body and how it takes it, right? Like Angelo, we could be in 41-degree weather, and here I am, sweat head down to toe, and the kid, not even one drop of sweat. He's just like, come on, let's go to the next spot. And I'm like, you're joking, right? We haven't even made it like not even many steps, and the kid's just like leather skin. Like some people are built for it. Some people are just damn built for heat and everything, and it just doesn't bother them. Marina McNeil, hi Brad. I am so scared when you are out in the woods and forest by yourself doing Randonautica. I know, and I really should stop doing that. Or at least like if I do, like at least bring like a ton of food and water and things like that. I really should stop. Natalie, congratulations from the Netherlands. A bunch of balloons. That's kind of cool. I like these photos. It's funny too. So we have another big friend. I don't know if she's on here right now. She probably will come on later. But Jamie, and she does these really cool things for us, like promoting videos and stuff. I don't know how she does it. I always ask like, how do you do this? Like these really cool, almost like I can't remember what they're called, GIFs, and there'll be things moving and stuff on sharing or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that. I'm still like, you'll see me when I do them. It's just font and then photo. It's very like generic and boring. So I love coffee. This is really funny. So coffee lovers out there. Now, I don't know if this is in the US. So you guys might be like, what the heck are you talking about? We have, they're called Bulk Bar. All right. And I was like, oh my God, like coffee is so expensive in Canada right now. You're going around, it's like, it'll be like 10, 12, 15.99, 16.99. And I'm like, I really wanted a good deal on like an organic coffee, but like Colombian, right? And I end up going to Bulky Barn, and I can't remember what we're looking for. I think Betty was actually looking for something, not me. But anyways, we're there, and then I'm like, oh, they have coffee beans, and they had pure fair trade organic Colombian. I'm like, oh, this is going to be really expensive because they have to weigh everything before they do it. And I'm like, I'm going up and up with these coffee beans because luckily I do have a coffee grinder. No, I don't do marijuana or anything. I don't have it. We've just had this coffee grinder forever. And so, anyways, so like I get this bag of beans. I'm going to the till, and I'm just like, okay, this is gonna suck. Like, this is gonna cost me so much freaking money. Get there, it's like that'll be $6, sir. And I'm like, I pay, and I'm like, get in the car, thinking that we just robbed them of all this coffee. No, like I'm being serious. You buy bulk from Bulk Barn, you actually get a deal on some things, not everything. So don't quote me on that. Like some things you'll get a deal, some things you won't get a deal. So I got a freaking sick deal. Like I have enough coffee to last me, I don't know, maybe like a couple months because I'm a pretty avid drinker. I'm down to 2 a day. I was doing too much. Not too crazy. Yeah, I know. Okay, so yeah, Mary Johns was talking about the 13K. Yeah, I was like, that's wild. And it was really funny because Dan was like, we're going to get you to the 13K and stuff because he likes seeing these benchmarks when you hit them and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty wild. We shot some kind of last minute videos and then we just shot right up to 13K. So that was wicked awesome. Really, really cool. Autumn is the absolute best season, and that's Gen C plus 3. That's actually a cool YouTube name too. That's pretty sweet. Rhymy. I like the fall too. I like when the trees, the leaves change color. And it's funny, we have a lot of countries that visit Canada because they want to see that. So not only they want to see the trees change color, typically a lot of like parts of Asia, and they'll come here and they go on full out tours. And it's like they go on forest tours. And I'm like, that is actually super, super cool. So like this tour guide, they'll go on the buses and they'll go through different forests and conservation areas and things like that. And they see all these different like landmarks and areas. And obviously all the trees look beautiful and the scenery. And then we have some areas in Canada that have like the most waterfalls. Like if you go to Hamilton, I think Hamilton is full of waterfalls. Like everywhere you go, you'll see a waterfall. However, they're everywhere. I know we'll have like these big capitals. I'm like, oh yeah, they have the most waterfalls. Then no, like in Canada, there are a lot of waterfalls. Like I could drive an hour and I will find a big waterfall to show you guys and stuff like that. So I was really hyped when you guys were like, we like seeing outdoor scenic attractions with the Randonautica. So I kind of wanted to make that with my channel. Of course, I think other YouTubers, like I think Angelo does that as well. Not so much. Like with me, I kind of go all out and I will do caves and things like that. I just cannot go back to the Wendigo caves because like it's not only so dangerous in the whole like Wendigo thing of it, but like it is so dangerous, like slip and fall, crack your head, get stuck in crevices. Like you've probably seen that movie. I can't remember what it's called, 72 Hours, where the guy actually gets stuck and he doesn't make it. He doesn't survive. So, yeah, it is dangerous, like actually freaky. So, Fredette, take some protection, pepper spray. Oh my God. Drew Sledge, start bringing someone with you when you do it at night. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, what is this? Wolflink Gaming. Welcome to Urban Explorer. Oh, okay, here we go. We got somebody that bought one of the memberships there. That's kind of cool. I have to go back and look at the other ones. I know that we have specific memberships, but they don't always tell me for the big ones. So like there's one where like obviously I would make a special video just for specific members and stuff like that. Sometimes they don't notify us and I'm like kind of like what the hell, because then we can't get on that. So like I'm hoping that YouTube will kind of do their part and be like, oh yeah, this guy signed up for this guy signed up for that, because then I know where to go from there, right? Like okay, like you know, if I owe this guy or owe this small audience a video, then it's like, okay, I gotta get on that, right? So we got Josh Jensel. Hey Brad, what happened after you opened the safe? Did you turn it in? Yeah, we did. We had to turn all that in, and that's sort of the thing. Like with stuff like that, we're kind of anal about. Like it's not something that we'll show again and everything. I was hesitant about even doing it, and then when Chris was like, "Yo, like, do you want to document this?" I'm like, I don't really know. I didn't want to. I told him like I don't really want to because I don't know what's in it. Like, because I mean we've had some things where I mean, obviously with me, these videos aren't going live. So I mean, I could have just took the footage and scrapped it if there was like, you know, something really grotesque in there, like a body part or something, just saying. So like, yeah, it didn't end up being that. It ended up being another case file. So I was like, okay, this isn't too bad. I'm like, oh my God. Because it's like my heart was just going a million miles a minute when we opened this thing. I'm like, there could be anything in this. So like it was really, really freaky. Your sledge. I love all the seasons. I used to. I used to love all the seasons. I don't know what's going on, but this summer for me has just been too hot. Deanna Mendoza, congratulations on the 13K, Brad. Thank you so much. It's awesome. I think it's only going to get better, folks. I think it's only going to get better. Exploring Christie HD for life. Oh, yeah, we got some more. Congratulations. Autumn Rupert, Canada is beautiful. I've always wanted to move there. Yeah, it is a beautiful country. I really like it's funny, a lot of people in Canada say they hate it, but I love Niagara Falls. So there's two places that I really like. I like Niagara Falls, which these places are actually close to me, which is funny. I like Quebec City. And I do like Laval, which is really funny because everybody's like, oh, there's nothing in it. I go to Laval and they had like amazing tourist attractions. If you go back on my Instagram, of course I couldn't make a video of this, but me and Betty, we did a lot of exploring down in Laval. Like we went, there was a train museum thing we did. We did a NASA museum. It was really cool. There was like, what was that one with the animals called, Betty? It's like a dome. I don't even know what it's called. Aquadome? Aquadome? I don't even know. Yeah, it was like this dome and there was animals everywhere and you'd walk through like different things. But it was like the animals were right there.
That was Montreal.
That was Laval, yeah. That was one of them. I don't remember what it was called.
I kind of remember it, but I don't remember what it was called.
Yeah, and then we went to the one with the planets, but that was kind of boring. It wasn't as good as the NASA museum anyway, because I'm a big space nut. So like we we got in that. Kels, goal, congratulations. There we go. Oh yeah, this is Kels too. So she was saying her channel, her friend's channel just reached 1,500 subs. That's awesome. So give them a shout out. You'll have to give me their name again too. We can give them a shout out as well. But I like that. I like seeing benchmarks come in. And then we got add your favorite videos here, paranormal, oh, etc. Congratulations, Brad. Marina McNeil, tell the baby and your wife hi for me. Yep. Hello. I'm actually looking at Becky right now. She's funny. She's a little troublemaker. She really is. She's one of those babies like, okay, just pretend like so this is the toy or whatever. So I'm like, Becky, no, and she's like, and then you'll look at her and you're like, Becky, and she's just like, just a big smile, and you're kind of like, okay, like you've been caught. You can stop anytime, but no, it just gets crazier from there. So that's what happens. I'm loving this coffee. I don't know what it is. I'm a huge pumpkin fan. So pumpkin pie, pumpkin spice, pumpkin latte, chocolate mocha, pumpkin frappuccino. I don't friggin' know. Like anything pumpkin related, I'm down. So when this thing came out, we went to Starbucks. We tried something there. I can't remember what it was. I think it was a latte, but I'm not. Don't quote me on that. And then it was funny. So we went to Bet's favorite spot. She likes this donut place, and I got into it too. Krispy Kreme, and they had a bunch of pumpkin stuff. And they had a pumpkin donut. I'm like, you know what? Gonna be iffy on this one because usually like pumpkin donuts, they just don't cut it. And I tried their pumpkin donut, and it tastes like it does. It does taste like a pumpkin pie. So I was kind of hyped on that. It was good. Gen C plus 3, have you been to Nova Scotia? I want to go there. I do want to film there. It is beautiful. It's like an island, and there's really cool stuff down there. I think there's lighthouses and some other really neat. There apparently it's really haunted too. Like there's a paranormal thing about it. But I've never been, but I do want to go there. I believe my friend James is actually from there. Don't quote me on that, but I think that he is. I've done a lot of exploring with him too. Definitely go back and watch our Urbex days. Like I know there's some people that are fixated with just the paranormal stuff that I used to do. It's really funny because I when I started doing the ghost thing, like I was just kind of getting into it and I was going to like really expand it, like even beyond what Angelo and other people are doing because I did so much research in it. Like we were actually in the newspaper way back in 2014, I think 2014. I don't know. I have a newspaper article. I'll have to show you guys. Oh yeah, there we go. Wolflink Gaming. I talked to you on Instagram. A few people do. That's what I always tell people is like, yo, I do talk to people on Instagram because it's like it's kind of my main thing. I don't care for Facebook that much. I barely use it anymore. There's just too much negative stuff and like postings of like diseases and everything. I was like, I don't want anything to do with Facebook. I like Instagram. It's mainly a bunch of photos and when you like a bunch of things, you'll just be like, oh, space, oh, video games, oh, James Bond, and then I'm like, oh, this is cool. So that's why I love Instagram. It'll just keep going through everything that you enjoy. Julie Riley, congratulations on 13K milestones, Brad. Onwards and upwards. Oh, heck yeah. And like I said, I think we might be able to do some more work per month, maybe in the fall. I'm hoping that this summer's just been too brutal for me. And I know first thing when I go off, because not all the time, you guys probably know this as much as like anybody does, is that yeah, okay, it says that it's 30 or it says that it's 27 or 28. When you go outside, it's mainly like it's the humidex that gets you. So if you're out there and you're like, you know what, there's a breeze, it does say that it's 28 or 29, but you have that breeze and it's not too bad, then you know that you can go hiking or randonauting or whatever. So you have that. But if you go outside and instantly, like 2 minutes in, you're sweating and you can't breathe and you're just like, nah, I can't do this. This is too much for me. Rep the Yeti. Sponsor me. Oh my god, it like dripped right up. That was wild. Glenn is smart. Babies are so fun. Yeah, they are. Sorry, my throat. It's this thing I have with cream, and I am lactose, but I just don't care. So I drink cream in my coffee, and it does this throat thing. Yolan M, I love Starbucks. And we got Josh Jensel. You should go a circus and take your friends, peoples, the clown with you. A little joking. I don't know what that means, but that's okay. Exploring Christy HDD for life. I can hear Becky in the background. Yeah, I know. She's whining. She wants to play with us. She's sitting down right now. She's being a good pup. Kels, you remember me? Oh yeah, here we go. So we're repping this channel. It's Kel's friends. They go by Polyfox Paranormal. So definitely give those guys a shout out. Subscribe them, and check them out. They just made it to 1,500 subs today. So be sure to check out their content. Oh, and there's actually another. Oh, this is our friend. Hold on a second. I do want to promote her channel as well. All right, don't play anything. Boobies? Hold on a second, folks. No. I can't find it now. Okay, hold on, because my computer is just being really weird lately. There's a bunch of things that don't. Oh, yeah, okay, they are called At the Boo Babes. Okay, hold on. Let's get their link in here. So this is mine and Braden's good friend. This is Ariel, and this is also like one of my best friends, his sister. So like, I've known these people since birth, basically. I've known Ariel and Andrew and all them. So definitely check out these guys. They're called the Boo Babes. They're two girls. They do paranormal and stuff like that. Originally, I was supposed to collab with them when I was doing the ghost hunt thing before I quit. Me and her, we did, what did we do? We did a haunted library, I think. And the recent one that they did, we were actually supposed to do together. So we were actually supposed to do this haunted opera together and stuff. But like I said, I quit because of obviously spiritual reasons and stuff like that. But definitely check them out. I think you'll like them a lot. Oh, wait, there she is. The one I've been talking about, Jamie Riggle, HCD for life, Curse Crew. What is going on, Jamie? So I talk to Jamie a lot too. She's a huge Rando fan as well. But yeah, she's the one that I was saying that she creates these really cool like promo things. So when we ever do a video that she thinks in her mind that's just banging, she'll do these really cool promo stuff for us, and we'll obviously share it. So that's a lot that you see on Instagram. A lot of that is her. A lot of that is not me, because I do not know how to make designs like that. I'm just not that gifted. Not that gifted with the Instagram. But yeah, definitely check out Boo Babes. She's really cool. I haven't actually watched her edits yet or anything like that. I imagine they're really good though. When we did work with each other, she's very gifted in like the field. Like she knows a lot about this stuff. So it was really awesome to work for her. And do videos with her and stuff like that. I've just had weird things happen. So even though I quit Rando, I mean not quit Rando, even though I quit Paranormal, I've had weird things happen in Rando that could be considered paranormal, like the sounds and stuff that we hear in the woods, which is really freaky. Obviously, sometimes we think that like some of the stuff is like a stalker or somebody bad, because some people have said that, oh, somebody that you could tell by the audio that it sounds like somebody with a speaker or something like that, which it could be, because a lot of traps, like booby traps that we've fallen into, seem that way. But when we hear them in the woods, it's like it's really hard to make out what it is unless it's like a loud scream or something really crazy like that. But yeah. Kel's 40th subscriber to the Boo Babes. Yeah, so they're new. They're brand like they just started making videos, right? But they're trying I know she has her passport. So she's gonna try to hit some like all the big spots, sort of like how Angelo is doing and stuff like that. I think the only thing that I really truly miss out of the whole ghosty thing was mainly just the architecture, just going to these places like old abandoned asylums and prisons and things like that. I do want to do buildings with the whole Randonautica thing, like actually randonaut in just like structures and stuff like that. So I still want to do that. So that will still be something with the channel and like historic stuff. And like me and Betty, we have our passports. So when I talk to Betty, I'm like, well, there's state parks. And it's cool because whenever we go to Buffalo, we'll grab flyers and things like that. And they have all these different state parks that you can go to. They're really cool, that might have statues or structures or things there. So that's always something that could be, could be done. Like, and usually we just treat it like if it's nearby, because when we travel, we don't do those far drives where you're driving like 10 hours or 12 hours going through different state to state to state. Before we even had the baby, we talked about like seeing all the provinces in Canada and going from point A to point Z, but we never ended up doing that. That's the end of my coffee. Oh, it's gone. It's all gone now. Yeah, it's wild. I've been trying to put on weight with this high metabolism, and it's like I'm eating a lot more. Like even my friend was like, "Get over stuff. Like just stuff your face." And that's what I'm doing. It just feels weird to me because it's like my mind. I'm like I have a regular metabolism, but with my body, I have this high thing. So, yep, that's what's going on. Jimmy Regal, Chris Crew. Oh, so are you, Christy. Wolf Link Gaming. I subbed to Boo Babes. Yeah, do it up, man. Check them out. Big shout out to them. So I think you'll dig them. I know they're probably like I said, I haven't seen their edits yet, but I as a YouTuber myself, respect the journey. That's what I tell people because I'm like, we all had to start from somewhere and then grow. So like even with me, like when I started making videos, I can easily say, "Oh man, I sucked." But like you got to look at it like you came from that to this. So you can't beat yourself up, you know what I mean? But anyways, we do have new merch and I'm actually going to okay, I'm going to browse her channel here. I'm just looking at it right now cuz it was already up. The header looks actually sick. I kind of like how they did it with the white and then they just paired all that. Like it actually does look pretty professional. So I'm checking out Boo Babe's channel right now. Let's check this out. She did. Oh, okay. So they've done some things like I don't know what this is. We open a portal. I don't know what this is. This could be her own thing. They have the back house. Okay, so they haven't put the new video up yet. Okay, so what I can say, because I know on Instagram they talked about this. So they are going to post what was supposed to be our collab. So I was supposed to collab with her way back, and they ended up getting permission to do the haunted opera house recently. So that video is about to come up. I don't know when she's posting it. It's this is the most recent video she has is the Beck house. So, but yeah, and that was 9 months ago. But like, yeah, so she works, she does work a lot. I know that, and she's been trying to grow this channel. I've been trying to encourage her to get into Randonautica because then I said like I can help your channel grow, and then from then on you can kind of take those subs and then introduce them to paranormal, or if they're already into it, then you know vice versa. But yeah, I'm gonna get the link for our new merch, which Danny Boy Kirsturbin has designed for us, which is pretty freaking awesome. I will put the video that Ariel's in the description as well. I mean, well, not in the chat. What am I saying? It's in the chat, folks. Okay, here we go. Actually, I can get. Can I even go on the site or what? Okay, I'm gonna turn my audio off, so that way it doesn't start playing sound for videos. New footage. I did a lot of work and fixing my camera settings, and things have been better now. Now I have all the mods, so the camera is actually fully 100% modded this time. So you guys will notice a big difference in the footage going forward, and probably the past couple of videos you'll see some improvements too at night, because that's the biggest thing with us at night, right? Okay, so this is the link. Here is the link to the new merch. We have about, I think there's three. I think there's three new designs. Kirst is making us a hat. He told me don't bug him about the hat, and I said okay, I won't bug you. He'll get to the hat when he gets to it, but we are going to have hats up, so be sure to check that out as well. I live in upstate New York. Oh wow, okay, so we have been going to New York, which is funny. We filmed a bit in Buffalo. Not a whole lot, but me and Betty did film some in Buffalo. So, yeah, there could be some more Buffalo adventures, folks. You'll have to look forward to that. I know there's some state parks there that like I would really like to check out by the films. James Bartle, howdy, Mr. Brad. How are you doing today? I love your work. Thank you so much. Victoria Darby, hi, Brad. Hello, Brad. What's going on? Exploring Christie HD Live. Hi to everyone who's coming in and those I missed. We got there. Yeah, we have a lot of people from the US that fans. What was I going to say? I keep trying to look up weird things that I've been watching and checking out. And I'm just like, I don't know. Oh, yeah. So we always, oh my God, because of the coffee. So I actually have Cursor been now shared every video I do. I have to add Angelo to this too, because like we basically just help each other out. We keep growing and growing the fan bases for all y'all, which is pretty awesome. I'm trying to think of new news that we're gonna do. Oh yeah, so we are hoping to do like a full Halloween kind of style series and stuff, and random in different locations. I've been scouting out some places on the map. But yeah, the app has a lot of new. Oh yeah, this is what I was going to talk about. In the world of Randonautica, they have a lot of new things added to the app, which I hope I don't get censored for showing this. Oh, Dan's messaging me right now. That's sorry. I'm like, okay, get on the app here. I want to show these folks what all this new stuff is. Oh wow, it's already trying to spawn random out of points. Stuff. The map looks a little bit different though now. It looks really cool. Okay, I just hit a button. I don't know what this is. Okay, so you still get your free tokens. Retro, meditative, glitch, autumn. Oh yeah, so there's new themes. Here's my free tokens. I was like worried there. I'm like, if you get rid of my free tokens, I start paying. I'm gonna quit random. I want my free tokens. Yeah, yeah. Skip water points. Yeah, so this has been a big pain behind all of us. It, that window keeps spawning points in the water, and I absolutely cannot stand this. I think in order to show you guys the new stuff, I think I'm gonna have to get these points. So I'm gonna have to claim the points first today. Claim. Okay. All right. Here we are. Now I'm gonna see what is this. Yeah, there's a lot more new features now. I did not open this up on Friday. Oh, okay. So a few people. This is kind of cool too. So you can actually look up new randonauts, and it's showing what they're finding. Like it's literally showing everything that they're finding. Some people have found paranormal substances. They took us to the side of the road on land. I did not go in the forest due to it being overgrown. Okay, let's check this out. Oh, this was in Daytona, Florida. Here we go. So it's yeah. So this is what this person said. So you can read people's vlogs of their adventures. This is actually really super cool. So this was a radius. Yeah, so they were using power. This is the one I like using. I like using power. They have a big score. Everybody wants to check out this place in the States. So this one says 6 days ago, they took us to the side of the road on land. I did not go in. The forest due to it being overgrown but very creepy and we wonder what's out there. There was also red flashing. And remember how I've said that? We've seen red flashing lights using Randonautica, which is really wild. Wow. There's actually okay. I'm gonna hide the name because I don't want to get in trouble. But yeah, there's actually a photo there. Look at that. Somebody brought to a like some structure, right? Brought me to this apartment house. It's all boarded up. The energy from this place is wild. So some of this stuff is really creepy. And does that like make you think of The Shining or something like that? Like, look at that. Yeah, it's got the numbers on the side of the thing. Wow. This is really cool. Okay, so this is some stuff that we have found ourselves very similar. So tunnels. So Randonautica led me and Braden to a similar tunnel, except it had barbs, and it was a storm drain like that. It was huge. It was massive, and this is where we were finding little hideouts from these criminals. I call them criminals and misfits because it's basically what they were. They were runaways. These children of slaves and they would hide out in these areas because they didn't want to get caught by law and stuff like that. So let's check this out. So this is another story here. So this is a new. I'm pretty sure this is a new feature. I've never seen this before. Where it's showing all these detailed things of different explorers. So went behind a pool parking lot and encountered a sewer hole with 666 on it. Kept going and came across a marsh with burnt trees. So this is getting freaky, right? Kept going and got close to the Randonautica point, which was in a bush behind barbed wire. We heard rustling behind the fence and turned around and ran away. So that is eerie. And that's this tunnel right here that they're checking out. Let's see if there's other images that they've dropped. Oh, here it is. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna have to scroll like this. There's the burnt trees right there. So it was like a whole forest that was caught on fire. That is actually really scary. I'm actually enjoying this. Wow, there's a bunch of freaking stories here. So we're gonna go through these because I think it's pretty exciting to see what others have found during their Randonautica experiences. All right, so we got some more people coming in. Victoria Darby, are you going to do any more Bigfoot videos? So sadly, I kind of ended the Bigfoot thing, and it was due to health reasons. Just I knew the stress of it. Even with, I was like, "There's no way I could do this," because we would have to be filming kind of like Survivor Man, and that was kind of our idea, me and Mike in the beginning. I actually ended up abandoning that project. I feel really bad about it and ashamed about it because it was like, okay, we were just starting like this TV series that we were hoping to pitch to A&E, because that's actually what we were going to do. I was going to redo the intro and then make really serious Bigfoot episodes, but the fact of filming in the forest with like limited supplies and things like that, and just my body would have went through turmoil. Like I only weigh about 116 pounds with this high metabolism of mine, which is like really bad. So it's like I can't afford to lose weight. You know what I mean? I couldn't do it. I ended up just going back to Randonautica and then basically finding points and coordinates that I was comfortable with. I'm like, okay, like this isn't like 10 to 20 kilometers of walking, or you know what I mean? Like just crazy stuff that no one should ever attempt to do. So, all right. So I found another one. This is getting really interesting. I'm actually really liking this. This one says Mothman. Oh, okay. This is a Randonautica from Germany. I'm not going to read out their radiuses and stuff because I don't want to get in trouble or anything with it. But like, here we go. He says he looked at us and we know we gonna die. He then flipper our car. Flipper, okay. I'm gonna say he said flipped our car and took my friend. And now I'm alone and I hear him speak to me and let me know I'm going to die soon. And this was the image. I don't even know if you can see it. It's just this blinding circle. That is creepy. That is actually really creepy. I don't know if he has any other images here. Oh, wait, no, yeah, he does. So he's saying that that's the Mothman, like the eyes of the Mothman. I don't know if you guys have heard of this. There's actually a film about the Mothman too, online. There's actually a few. It's almost like it predicts death and like crazy things, like prophecy kind of things. But yeah, like he's got this image here, and it's just two red eyes. And I've been trying to zoom in on it, to, like even authenticate it, but like I don't know. Mothman brother, they both want to kill me. Everywhere I go, I see them. I go randonauting again. Maybe I would die. So this guy's stating that he never wants to Randonautica. He just started using Randonautica, and it led him to Mothman territory. So that's really creepy. Oh, here we go. I'm actually liking this. So this is kind of like unsolved mysteries kind of thing. There's another one here. Here's an image. So it says unsolved mystery. Wow. Okay, so we have some Randonautica people from Greece now. So this is a new thing that I came across on the app where you can just like read people's stories and adventures and stuff like that. I really dig this. So this says unsolved mystery. This was about 5 days ago. The only mystery we couldn't solve is why at our journey we kept seeing ones, angel numbers such as 111. We found such angel number at multiple places and we can't show them all due to the photo limit. So here they are taking photos, and it almost looks like a complex or something like that. I can't see the one oh wait. Okay, I can see the ones. They're like very. You guys probably can't see them in the images. Oh wait, there's some right there. So they're talking about these ones, which I guess are angel numbers, is what they're saying. And some of the images I can't see the ones myself, but so graffiti. Okay, so some people find graffiti using Random. I've seen that too. Some of these you can't read though, because they'll be in like different languages and stuff, depending on where they are in the world. Whoa, what is this one? Lacey, Washington, United States. To not get into taken to a military base and went to a park and touched trees. Oh, this is just some guy being silly. Yes, some silly stuff. I want to find creepy things. That's the thing. I know you guys like unsolved mysteries and all this like really kind of dark, spooky things and stuff like that. Especially getting close to the Halloween season, so why not? We'll find some more. Oh, somebody found a church. That was really wild. Somebody found like a big church. That's kind of cool. See this on my phone. What is that? Okay, that is kind of creepy. Just found this image now. It looks like photographs. I think some of these it's just people messing around because like you can see like it's just stuff being done. Oh, what is this? Here we go. Eville, Pennsylvania, United States. And this story is called Coconut Water. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I was sipping coconut water as I generated these coordinates, and behold, water. Parked in a church's lot and through some property, but not too close to the houses to reach the creek, seems to be a part of the nature trail. I'll see if it's something I can revisit later. Follow the deer, too, or the funsies. This is kind of odd. Like, look at the images. So yeah, they got to some water. It's like some creepy trees and stuff like that. Said that he followed a deer. Wait, that's supposed to be the deer there. You can kind of see him. It's kind of creepy. So just kind of let him. I actually found a forest similar to this, and it gave me spooky vibes where nature was kind of reacting to us, like what we were doing and things like that. And I was kind of like, this is really, really creepy. Like even me and Tyler. Like me and Tyler were going in and we're like, what is going on? Like it was like nature and everything was kind of going along with us. I actually just accidentally I didn't mean to spawn a point in my house. I meant to try and show you guys the new things on the app. Oh, I guess we're going randonauting in Brad's house, folks. Like what we got here? All right, I'm trying to find these new add-ons to the app, but hopefully it'll actually show me. Okay, what is this? Okay, showing my tokens. Where's the tools here? Coin flip. I don't even know if I don't know if I used coin flip before. See more. Okay, here we go. Randonautica news. So I'm just trying to look up some new stuff for you guys. Oh, Solistus. That's kind of cool. New quantum, deep blind spots. Okay, but it's not letting me actually find, and there's themes too, so you can change how your app looks and stuff like that. It's funny, there are a lot of apps like that. They'll change the backdrops and things like that where you can check it out. Bookmarks, you can save points for bin. That we know that's been around. So, oh wait, okay, yeah, this is the one I wanted to talk about. This update, flower power. Okay, so this is the new one that I wanted to talk about. Oh, it changed images. Hold on. So I don't know if you guys can see that. It's not wanting to show. Okay, yeah, see that? My camera sucks. Stop that. You can kind of see it drawn. It's messing with me. It's messing with me now, folks. If I can get this image just to show if it's drawn. Like it's too much light going on. Okay, but what this is, flower power. I'll try to keep it on here because it's just not. Yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. Here. So it keeps skipping through the images that I wanted to go. But okay, so this is the update. Update your app to the latest version 2.9 on Android, 9.0 on iOS. So check out the new Flower Power extension in the shop. This new algorithm can be applied to all attractors, voids, and power. And this is the one we were using. I don't know if it was last video or the video before. So this thing on the app anomaly scans and has the potential to yield higher powered anomalies. We discovered this last year by coincidence while working on something else. Read the full story here. At the heart of Randonautica lies the Fatum Project's proprietary anomalies calculation algorithm, live a track. So what this does is that you turn your app on, you spawn it, and it will spawn a bunch of points in the shape of a flower, and this is your radius. So you can literally go point to point to point to point to point. This is what I was doing with Angelo. It was a new thing we wanted to try with the app, and it works. It's absolutely amazing. If you don't find something at one of the points, you just keep going, and it just keeps going in a circle. So this is really cool. This is what it detects attractors and voids and given radius. While working on the extended radius add-on we released last year, we were facing a technical limitation hard-coded into the algorithm. It consists of a maximum available radius of 29 kilometers. So you can actually get pretty far. So this is 18 miles for conducting needed statistical calculations for finding anomalies. About that radius, the amount of needed randomness rises exponentially, and calculations will become unbearably slow for the user and too expensive for the use in computation power. So when they made this work, it would spawn this stuff, and you would travel and travel, and you find things, you'll unlock things, you'll go to different places. Some of it'll bring you to abandoned places, the whole bit. This is actually one of the coolest things that they added to it. Oh wow! So we have a few other ones, other stories that we can do before we kick out. This is a tunnel that somebody found. And like I said to you before, like we have found some really creepy tunnels using Randonautica. This is actually really scary. So this is written by W. Hold on, let me just find this. Have you ever thought that the world that other people see may be different from yours? Okay, this is getting weird already. Or why, for example, you haven't seen your former classmates for years, despite the fact that they might live next door. Or why people who have similar qualities are more likely to end up in the same places, or come up with the same ideas at the same time. Let's try to find the answer to these questions in this article. The human brain is designed in such a way as to perfectly adapt decision making algorithms to the tasks that we face most often. This allows us to save energy by not being distracted by what isn't important. You remember which solutions helped us to achieve success and begin to apply them in all similar situations, forming a kind of pattern. The more often this pattern is used, the stronger it becomes. And the more situations the brain begins to conform with these solutions, ignoring small details and differences, i.e., example, when all you have is a hammer, every problem begins to look like a nail. Okay, so this person's like going in really depth, and it's funny when you look at the app, it's a lot of mind stuff. Like it's well, like quantum physics and all this other stuff. A lot of this, like I told you, when the app was first created, it was like psychiatry based, and that's kind of why that's what got me into it. Angelo really got me inspired by the app because it's like people's perceptions of things. You know what I mean? So not all the time is it spooky. It's just kind of very, I don't know, anonymous, like ominous. That's the word. Ominous, different, and kind of like yeah, just mysterious, right? This applies to both the choice of routes and visits to certain locations, what things we pay attention to, and which we do not notice at all, and at what time we go out, how we react to different situations, and what meaning we give to our observations, what we consider useful, and what we try to avoid. Many patterns define conscious engagement, realities such as beliefs, methodologies, skills, and principles, and many are applied reflexively. Well, okay, that's a wild word. Reflexively, when we do something automatically because we are used to it. All these patterns, when put together, form a unique reality. So this is really cool. People will come on here and they'll tell their stories and stuff. Like there's some people that delve. This person's obviously they almost sound like one of the creators of Randonautica. They could be because they really delve into like human perception and stuff like that. But that was the big one that I wanted to talk about was flower power. And we've been using that a lot lately with the app. So that's been a thing going on. But yeah, I'm gonna read some more comments. If you guys have any questions for me, be sure to holla. Victoria Darby, as scary as they are, I love your rando videos. Thank you so much. I've really wanted to do Randonautica with Jasco. And I keep hearing that he's kind of like in and out and in and out. I'm hoping that one day that would be my dream thing is like having a really good collab with Jasco and doing like just a little mini series, even if we did like 5 episodes and stuff like that. So that's kind of a big thing. It's like a bucket list venture. Maybe do some rando with him. That'd be really cool. I know. So Angelo is back. I think he said 2 weeks. So he messaged me a few days ago. I can tell you guys that. So that was the new news. So Angelo messaged me a couple days ago. He says he should be back in a couple weeks. So we should be doing randonauting again. I'm really excited because the camera is now 100% updated. So we'll be able to try out all the new toys, which I was anxious to try out the other day, but it was just a shit show. Like so much stuff going on. I swear. Don't swear on YouTube, Brad. Jackie Grillo, hi, Brad. Oh yeah, I think I'm going a little too up. So Natalie says she subbed to Boo Babes as well. Yeah, definitely check them out. I'll actually post the video that me. Yeah, that's what I wanted to show you guys. Hold on a second. This was part of my channel. So I'm gonna show you guys Ariel and me doing the haunted library, and we were with Braden as well. Yeah, it's funny. Braden gave it up as well. We both we had this really crazy, crazy experience, and then a bunch of things happened at home. So we both kind of gave up paranormal roughly around the same time, to be honest. So, but let me find this video that Ariel's in of ours, and I hope you guys really enjoy it. We did a lot of experiments with gear and tried new things. Let me see here. Oh, here it is right here. It's funny too. It didn't get the views and everything that we expected. People just weren't clicking on it. I guess nobody was interested in libraries. I don't know. I liked it because of Ghostbusters too. So that's what we did. Here it is. Okay, so I just posted this in the chat, and don't worry, this chat is not going to go away. I figured out a way to actually save the chat, so even after this video is done, you can always go back, and if you want to find this video, you can. So this is the video that Ariel's in. This is our collab with Ariel and like pretty well my best friend Andrew. So it's funny, me and Andrew were like babies. We're literally born with each other. His mom used to babysit me and my sister and stuff. So I've known him, Ariel from Boo Babes, literally since birth. Like I've known them my whole lives. I even worked with Andrew for a number of years at Wild Wings in Orangeville, and that's kind of when we started doing paranormal and things like that. But yeah, shortly after, just like I just couldn't do it anymore. It was getting to my. Sometimes it attaches itself to you. You know what I mean? That whole aspect and everything. It just got to me, and I was losing it. So like I said, you know what? This just isn't for me, and it doesn't go good with my family too. So like I just had to give it up. Mel, hey Brad, how are you and the family doing? Kels, how did you and Angelo become friends? Oh my God, this is a wild story. Okay, so I actually knew Angelo way before he ever got made. And I think he was monetized though. Like I do think that he was monetized at the time. I knew Angelo since he had like I think he had like 2,500 subs or something like that. So he was like newly monetized, and he was mostly just doing ghost stuff and abandoned. He was doing a bit of both, right? He was no Ethan Minis though. I think his focus was like I want to do the paranormal style show and everything like that. So, anyways, I was doing both. I was doing Urbix, and I just had started the ghost thing, and I'm like, I met him online, and I'm like, oh, hey, I'm like, I'd really like to see this location because I found the location on I think it was on the internet or whatever because he was going to go to it. And he's like, oh, did you want to come and tag along with us? So this is funny. I actually brought Chris. I don't even think Chris was in this video, but it was this old miner's house. And apparently it was haunted or something like that. And everything was there. It was basically a time capsule house. So we got down there, and Yeah, that's actually how I met Angelo. I could probably find that video. Okay, here we go. I'll find that video too. I'll find the video where this is when we first met. He's probably gonna be like, "Don't show that." Like, God, that video this is so terrible. This is when we just started, but you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna show it, Angelo. I'm sorry. Wow, it's really a really long time ago. Because I'm going back here and it's like, okay, this is when it was mainly urban exploring. If you scroll down my channel, some locations we have done more than once. We would do it later on, and then it would go. Holy crap! I had no idea we had 64,000 views on the Exploring Banded Wild West Ghost Town. Somebody else owns the rights to that because we use their music. Oh, too bad. All right, so I'm going down. I'm gonna find this video for y'all. Wow, we actually have some really cool adventures that I'll have to show you guys in another live stream because I don't want to keep you guys too crazy. Yeah, I was on a streak with Angelo. It was really wild. I guess when I first met him, we started hitting a bunch of locations. I remember the one that we did, it was a millionaire's mansion. I'll find it. I'm going down here, folks. I will find this. I can actually show people the scariest adventure that me and him ever did. I didn't want to go back at all. What is this one? Is this it? Okay, I'm gonna click on this and see what this is. I think this is the very first time I met Angelo, but I'm not positive. So I'm just waiting for it to kind of go through this thing. But I'll share it in the chat. So like I said, you guys can check it out. I'm almost positive this is like the very first time I met him. Yes, it is. And my lighting is so bad. It's so bad. Okay, you guys are gonna see when I first met Angelo. This video right here. This video right here. If you go back before it, there's nothing. This is literally this is when I met Angelo. Met Angelo right here. So you can click on that, check it out. It's actually a really cool house. So I did get some good footage. If you do watch old Urbix videos, which is abandoned places with me and Angelo, it is if you like Randonautica content, you will like this content because of the mystery, old relics and the things that we read and find. It's a mystery in its own. So you guys will really enjoy that. How long was this video? So we didn't shoot long videos back then. This video is only 20 minutes long. And this is how I met Angelo. That's Angelo's friend in the video. And a few times going to places we were together. And he was also there as well. Okay, I'm going back. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else good before I get off today. I'll see if there's anything else good that I can show you guys. That's really old. Oh wow. I can't believe we've done this many Randonautica videos though. I think we have like 200 videos now, which is just insane. I never expected it to escalate to this. I know me and Braden, so oh yeah, some more new news. Me and Braden have started a collab. We're doing some music stuff. More so like emo, like the used MCR kind of thing. And Braden is building a studio. So we are doing that, and I probably will show it on the channel. I don't know. It's up in the air. Really up in the air, folks. I will show you. Oh wow. So we do have some really good Urbix videos that I've wanted to show you guys that are crazy. And just going down. Sorry, we'll get off here soon. I know Brad's running out of things to talk about. Disperse. No. Oh yeah. So this was the scariest place that I've ever done with Angelo. And this is when I was doing the whole Ghost Joe thing. So for those that did want to see me and Angelo in the paranormal field just going to town with it. Obviously my footage isn't the best, but this was it. And if you ever watch, there's a movie called Grave Encounters. You will actually think Grave Encounters when you watch this video right here. This was with me and him. We're really getting into it, and that was the big thing with me and him because we would have talks about stuff and we would just go nuts. Kels is saying a collab with Jasco, Ben, and Chris. Maybe I don't know who Ben and Chris are. You'd have to show me them. Exploring with Christy. It's 7:03. It's 7:03 here in Colorado, so it's actually 9:11 p.m. It's actually getting late, folks, up in the Canada. So it's late. We got Samantha McGuire. Hi, Brad. How's little baby and Betty? Have you a P.O. box so I can send you something for Becky's first birthday? Please, love from Ireland. I haven't set one up. They're expensive. They're actually really expensive. I remember me and Betty looking them up. And they're like, oh, it's $250 per whatever. And I'm like, holy smokes. So we actually never got one done. I will let you know if I get some sort of thing where people can send me stuff because I do get that a lot. So Shane Corning. Hey, what up, homie? I got this good homegrown herbs. Just watching us. You'll have to watch back on this video, buddy, Shane, because we did talk a lot about some cool stuff added to the app. So definitely check that out. Exploring with Christy HD for Life. Brad, do you have some advice how to grow quicker on YouTube channel? All I can say is just drop as much content like when you first start, like drop content consistently. Thumbnails are huge. And I'm not saying like there's no such thing as like copying like thumbnails. Like obviously you're gonna take a photo of yourself, you're gonna take a photo of whatever. But you can copy like how we do it. Like you know how there's like an arrow and then there's a ghost or things like I just call it clickbait. There's no other word for it. But the clickbait is how people get into your video. However, you are going to have the hate, and that's going to show you, like, okay, like, you know, I could have filmed this better. I could have done that better. So we do listen to criticism. People think that, like, oh, just freak the criticism, whatever. Like, there are some criticism where it's, like, productive, where they're like, oh, like, you know, you were always filming the ground or whatever. So there's stuff like that. And another thing, too, if you want to become a YouTuber, have good lighting because you could literally use your cell phone and do this job. You don't need a great camera. A lot of phones these days are great cameras. You just need sufficient lighting because think of it, it's like, think about your eye, okay? If I don't have enough light, like just say it's like this now, and I can't see anything. I'm barely seeing because like there's not enough light coming into the lens, and that's how a lens works. And when you have these mirrorless cameras, it's the same thing. If you don't allow enough light in, it's becoming like this. So now it's getting blurrier and blurry, and you're seeing the pixels and stuff like pixelated footage. It's not good. But most cameras, even if it's like 720p or 1080p, folks, or like your phones, you can actually have great footage. You just need good light. So if you have a good light that you can adjust the brightness to, like allowing light in, or you're adding too much light, it's overexposed. That's all I could say is like have good lighting. And yeah, do a good thumbnail. Tags, like even like I don't know, like for me, I do use a lot of tags, but like Angelo's told me, like you don't need them. You actually don't need the tags. You just need a really, really good thumbnail, and just as you go, just try to expand with your filmmaking stuff. Like with us, it's a lot of cuts. Like I cut a lot out of footage. It's really, really wild. Shane Coring, hey, what up? Okay, I already read your message. He's burning one. That's so funny. Patty Coleman, congratulations. Yeah, thank you. I wouldn't have got to 13,000 subs without you guys. So most definitely watch these, Brad. Yeah, so I have posted in the chat for those that are just tuning in because we are about to get off now. But yeah, there's the video of when me and Angelo first met. There's my scariest adventure ever with Angelo, which was an abandoned asylum for the criminally insane that we did. So you guys can check that out as well. It's really old. It will remind you of Grave Encounters. We shared the Boo Babes channel, our new merch. All this chat will be saved. So even when I log out here, you guys can check that out. But I do have to get going, guys. I actually promised Betty I'd actually only be on here till 9 and it's 9:15. But you know what? It was really good talking to you. I wanted to catch up. Hopefully, we can drop another video soon. Fall is approaching, which I'm looking forward to because that cooler weather is going to allow me to film a lot more. But anyways, guys, I'm going to get going. So smash the like button, hit subscribe. We've got a lot more coming for you in the future. Lots of hearts right there for you guys.